Good morning. Good Saturday morning. I think it's Saturday. Not sure. I think it's Saturday. But anyway, oh my word. I'm here to show you what I have got in the mail. I asked you all if you would send me a square that I could put on my quilt, and some of you took me serious. Serious is a heart attack. So I want to show you this one here. Let me pull this off of here. Now, this one was from Roberta Zima. Look how pretty is that. That's from her. She also wrote on a piece of muslin already to Lizzie and Papa, Love Robbie Zima, November 2020. And so this is gonna go on here somewhere, but I'm also going to I have wrote the names on, because this pen I use right here, this is from Artesia. These are fabric markers. Sorry about that coffee. Permanent, unique colors, and non-toxic. So she said she wrote this with ink pen, but I'm going to keep this one that she made. It's going to go on here, but then I'm going to add the one I wrote also, because that one I do know that the name will stay on there after washings, although I don't guess it'll get washed all that much, but you just never know. Okay, that one was from Robbie. Thank you so much, Robbie. Now let me pin that on here. I want to try to keep everything nice. Okay, and then look at this one. This one was sent to me by Diane Pickhart. Look at all the different fabrics in this one. And then I got her name written, and so it's going to go on here. I'm going to just stitch it on there somewhere. Maybe not right there, but maybe it will be right there. But look at these beautiful fabrics that she put on there. And then right here, that heart has got embroidery all the way around it. I love the fabrics that she used, and she put hers on a 10 by 10 backing, white backing, and so that's going to fit right in. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, let me pin her name back on there. I don't want to get these confused. And so, because then that'll get stitched on there. And then this one, look at this. This one is from Erin Morrison. Does that not look bohemian? Or with these little masks here, it almost sends me off to the Mardi Gras. See there how pretty that is? And I'm not sure, but this fabric, this red and white gingham, she's got a piece here, and then down here. And I think there was a little bitty one somewhere else. I thought there was another one. But anyway, I think that's the same fabric that I have on one of my squares I made, because I know that when we had our little retreat, we were given by two different ladies, gave out fabric samples, just little pieces of scraps. And I know I got a piece of this, and I think Erin has used the same one. I love it. I love it. And it's just phrased so pretty. And then she's got in here a button. It's an arrow, and here's a flower. Here she put two buttons together, and then a star. And then every bit of this is hand stitched. So she did the slow stitching on every bit. So every piece, like this is a round, she went around it. This one here is a flower over here. hand stitched all the way around. And look at this cute little girl right down here. Just adorable. So that one is Erin Morrison, and I got her name written on there, and I'm going to stitch around that. And, well, what am I doing here? That is so awesome. And then, of course, the one that I did from Barbara Batzer. I did this one the other day. And I cut their feet off. After I cut their feet off so that they would fit, then I got some awesome advice in the comments. I love comments. So whenever y'all have comments or something I could do differently, you let me know in the comments. So I had already thrown their feet away in the trash under my desk here, which is only fabric scraps. I dug back in there and I took them feet back out. And so what I'm going to do, because what was told to me was I wouldn't have had to cut those feet off. I could have just flipped them up, and then when I put them together on the next square, I could have flipped them back down. That's what I should have done. But that was a real good advice, because I may do that on maybe not with feet, but another part of an image, because I do know I've got some fabric images coming that I bought from Erin. Another Erin. She had a little auction, and she sold some fabric pieces, and I bought a couple of her, like they were like people or bears or something. I don't even remember, but I bought them thinking I'm going to use them on a quilt piece. And if it turns out that they are bigger than the quilt piece, that is how I'm going to do them. Is I will use it, flip whatever doesn't fit on. I'll flip it up to get it all stitched, and then leave them hanging, because they'll hang. They then will get stitched onto the next square below, if you can understand what I'm saying, because I can't understand what I'm saying. So this one here is Barbara Batzer. Ooh, I'll have to put, this will probably have to go like down here, because I want to remember and I know I got another one coming, and I think I have 2 more that's coming still, that I've been notified that they're sending me more. So this will be so much fun. And then I've decided, because I have these fabric markers, I'm going to use one square, maybe more than one, I don't know, but I'm going to write the story about the quilt, because after I'm long gone and far away behind them golden gates, somebody might say, I wonder who these people are on this here quilt great grandma made. And so, but if I have my story about, the names of those people, were my subscribers, and they were so loving and beautiful, and then they helped with my, with the quilt, well, then that quilt then they'll understand, because I don't want any questions behind, thinking that, I don't know what they would think. But let me tell you something else. Now, Erin Morrison, there was 2 packets. I didn't see this note. Here is a 10 by 10 block. You might want to zigzag stitch around the whole thing. I hand stitched the entire piece. Hope you like it. It was fun to make. Now to figure out my machine. Carry that machine on over here. It's only a couple-hour drive for you to get over here, Miss Erin. Carry that machine over here, and you can put it right at that end of the table right there, because I'm sitting on a long bench here that'll hold both of us, and we just stitch and stitch and stitch. So you just make plans ahead. If you can drive all the way to New York City, or wherever it was you went on vacation. You can drive across the state. Okay. And then I also enclose a book I ordered for Zentangles. If you follow Mary Barlow, she does videos using the book. I also enclose Helen Steiner Rice. Okay, she had found this book and she sent this to me. I love Helen Steiner Rice. And this one is called Lovingly, and they're poems for all seasons. And I love that. And the funny thing is, there was a bookmark in there, and it's like for my cigar journal that I'm making. And so that is so awesome. I thought that was funny. But I love this book. Thank you, Erin, so much. I'll be reading a lot out of this book. And I love it because it's poems for all seasons. So it's their spring, summer, fall, and winter poems. And so that'll be perfect. I was reading some on Thanksgiving yesterday. I'm going to read you one from Thanksgiving in just a minute. And this book, yes, I do watch Melinda Barlow. And I know she is a sweet lady. She is so sweet. And to listen to her explain her Zentangles, she's a certified Zentangle teacher, and I love watching her. And she has told about this book, and I went to her little store, but I said, well, maybe later I'll order it, because I couldn't, sometimes we get financially embarrassed. I wasn't able to order it at the time, but now I don't have to because Erin got it for me. And what I love so much too about this book is each page has got a quote. This one says, be honorable with yourself if you wish to associate with honorable people. And on each page, it starts Zentangle, and then you finish the Zentangle. And there's so many. Just breathe. Be positive. And so thank you so much. Did you sign it for me so I won't forget it was from you? No, you didn't. Forevermore, you didn't sign it. It's okay. I'm going to put this note in this book. This note will go in this book, and it'll stay there forever and a day. And that is beautiful. And then, look, she sent me this little pouch, and look how cute this is. So I've done been looking at this pouch because my friend Bootsy, he makes pouches, and I was watching his video to see how he does them pouches so I can know how to do it. This one here is lined, and the whole lining is separate. And so I do believe by looking at this pouch and going, and this one, she didn't make this, I'm sure, because she hasn't figured out how to use her sewing machine yet, because she hasn't carted it over here. But I can look at this and see how it's put together. And with this to look at, and then Bootsy's video to watch, I believe I'll be able to make these little pouches like this. And I think this is just so cute. And now, especially, we want to carry always carry maybe a small hand sanitizer and a mask with us everywhere we go. So if we have a mask and it matches the little pouch, we put our mask in there, hand sanitizer, because you don't wear it while you're in the car. If you're in a car all by yourself, you don't have to wear it. Or if you're walking in a park, I guess you don't have to wear it. But then if you say, oh, I want to stop and go into the Dollar Tree, then you got to quick pull one out, and so it'll be fresh and nice in this bag. You'll be able to wash the bag and mask. Love it. Okay, thank you very, very much for that. And then there was more. There was more. This book. You know what? I gotta look back in that package and see if there was a note. This, I almost idolized Johanna Basford. She has taught me so much of how to draw because I have her book that teaches how to draw simple figures. Everything that is in this book, she teaches in the well, I don't have that other book with me, but she teaches all of these things, and she has a few coloring books that she had put out, and I have two of her coloring books. One of them is the Hidden Garden or the Magic Garden or something about a garden, and the other one is about something else. But this one I didn't have, and this one I was wanting to get. Oh, creator of the Secret Garden and the Enchanted Forest, it says right on here. Those are the two I have. Secret Garden and Enchanted Forest, and now I have the Lost Ocean, so I have all three. I don't think she's come up with any more after that. I don't know. When did she do this one? 2015. She might have come up with another one by now. I don't know. But I did not have this Lost Ocean one, and I am happy to have this one. Not only just to color it, but to look at these images, because now that I have started tangling, I can look at images and I see the tangling in the images. And that is amazing. And I just want to say thank you, Erin, so much. So that was Robbie had hers sent in this. And look, you only have to pay 55 cents. If all you put in there is this size of envelope, and all you put in there is the patch. And like I said yesterday, I didn't make a video yesterday, the day before, I had said, if you don't want to sew it together and all you got is some scraps of fabric, 3 or 4 scraps of fabric, something that might make, just some scraps that might be enough to make one square. Put those scraps together like this, just like this, exactly like this, sort of like this. Put them in an envelope, send them to me. I'll make a patch. I'll make the 10 by 10 patch out of whatever fabrics you send me, and then your name will get sewed on the top, where I'll make your name and sew it on the top. So make sure I got everybody here. Yes, this one was from Diana Pickart. Look, she made the bag. Isn't that awesome? And then, this one here was from Erin too. Did I have another envelope somewhere? But anyway, everything's thrown around. But this Helen Steiner Rice book, I'm going to take that cigar wrapper out of there for a bookmark. It needs a better bookmark than that. This one, I had looked at the date, and this one was 1970. She wrote this one in 1970. And it says in there that she had wrote, it said somewhere, how many books she wrote, and it's up in the way hundreds or maybe thousands even, I don't know. But anyhow, that's all I wanted to show you today. I might do another video in a little while where I'll be sewing, actually, putting another little video together. But I wanted just to thank you. Oh, I want to show you too. I made this one. Isn't that now some boho stuff going on right there? Now, that's a whole bunch of little tiniest little scraps on there. So you don't have to have any great big fabulous patches on there. You can make it with little bitty tiny scraps. I made this one in the middle of the night last night. I couldn't sleep, so I got up and made a patch. But that's got a whole lot on there. I want to put some beads. Like little seed beads. I want to sew some of them on that one. On that one there. That one I did last night. But so I'm going to go. We're still in the Thanksgiving weekend here, so I'm going to go back here. And look at, they got Good Friday, Mother's Day, we get Father's Day. This is going to be so, fill your heart with Thanksgiving. Oh, there's a lot for Thanksgiving in here. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, God, for the little things. A lot of things. Okay, but so I'll read this one right here for right now. Okay. Fill your heart with thanksgiving. Take nothing for granted, for whenever you do, wait a minute. Take nothing for granted, for whenever you do, the joy of enjoying is lessened for you. For we rob our own lives much more than we know when we fail to respond or in any way show our thanks for the blessings that daily are ours, the warmth of the sun, the fragrance of flowers, the beauty of twilight, the freshness of dawn, the coolness of dew on a green velvet lawn, the kind little deeds so thoughtfully done, the favors of friends, and the love that someone unselfishly gives us in a Madrid of our ways, expecting no payment and no words of praise. Oh, great is our loss when we no longer find a thankful response to things of this kind. For the joy of enjoying and the fullness of living are found in the heart that's filled with thanksgiving. It says, fill your heart with thanksgiving. Thank you, Erin, for this book. I am just so proud to own this book now. This is amazing. Now I have two books, both of them from gifts, both of them gifts. I have two of these books by Helen Steiner Rice, and I just appreciate them, appreciate them, appreciate them. So now I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to sew a little bit, but I'll probably come back on another little video maybe a little bit later on today after I get myself woke up with my coffee here. I got my coffee. Cheers. See, we use these here kind of cups, we get over the Dollar General, but then they're hot, and when the coffee's hot, so we put them inside these kind of little cups, and then they're not so hot to hold. But they got the lid on them there, so they ain't no mosquitoes gonna fly in your coffee and whatever. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, so I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and I will see you on the next video. And stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, and God bless you. Bye-bye.